Hello everyone, welcome to my home office. This is where I'm holed up trying to ride this coronavirus pandemic out. And I hope that all of you are healthy. I hope that all of you are safe. And I hope that the same holds true for all of your family members. And I hope that everyone's doing what's necessary in order to ensure that that's the case. All right, so this week, this is the week before spring break. Now, I know that Albany Tech is saying that their spring break is this week. But for us, I know that many of you may have planned something for next week for spring break. So I'm still giving you the work that would have been done this week anyway, because it really would not be fair to you to say, oh, this is spring break, and then next week when you have plans, you have to do more work. So I'm not going to do that to you. So I'm going to go ahead and continue with keeping this a work week and then next week a spring break week. So what do we got this week? We've got two main authors. One of them is Kate Chopin. And many of you, if not all of you, are already familiar with Kate Chopin because you read Desiree's Baby and you read Story of an Hour. So same author. She's going to write another one this week called The Storm. And what you need to look at is the very last sentence. We're going to go through, it's about 7 pages long. We're going to go through a story where things may or may not seem like everybody's happy, but the ending of the story says they all are. And then, of course, the question asks also whether you think there will be further consequences of the actions that occurred. So don't forget to keep your little figurative connotative device thing. Don't forget to do this direct quotes. And really think deeply about this story because, you know, it's about a few activities that take place during a storm that may or may not have far-reaching consequences. The other story is Charlotte Perkins Gilman's very famous short story, The Yellow Wallpaper. In this story, a young lady who is married to a doctor is placed in a room because there was a guy by the name of Mitchell Weir, who was a doctor, who thought that if women were stressed out, they needed to be isolated and told not to do a single thing, because what could happen is that they would get more stressed out and it would cause further problems. Now, in theory, this may sound right, but Charlotte Perkins Gilman was treated by Dr. Weir in real life, and she found it had negative consequences. So this is a very feminist story, and I want you to pay attention to the negative consequences of this rescue, and I also want you to pay close attention to something else. Is the husband a bad guy? Right? Many antagonists sometimes are antagonists because they have good intentions, but their actions cause negative consequences. So look at that as you're reading this story as well. Is the husband a bad guy, or is he just misguided? And so those are the two things. And make sure you answer both those questions whenever you do this, that you're going to have to answer. So get these 2 papers done. Get these readings done. Get these 2 papers done so that you can enjoy spring break next week. And I'm hoping we'll all get together on April the 6th. But if not, the school board will make that decision at a later date. And we shall move on from there.